When does free speech protect persona use in entertainment law? Imagine a world where your favorite athlete's name and image could be used in a video game or movie without your say-so. How do laws decide what's okay and what's not? That's what we're here to find out. In entertainment law, the key question is, when does free speech actually protect the use of someone's persona? The answer depends on how the use is made. If it's a creative or informational purpose, courts often give it protection. But if it's just to sell a product, that's a different story. The right of publicity is a legal rule that gives people control over how their identity is used commercially. It covers their name, voice, image, and other parts of their persona. This right is mostly governed by state laws, not federal rules. Public figures like athletes and entertainers usually have strong rights here because their personas are valuable. Free speech, protected by the First Amendment, allows people to express ideas and tell stories about real people. When a filmmaker makes a documentary about a sports star or a journalist writes about a celebrity, courts often see that as protected free speech. They consider whether the work is transformative, meaning it adds new meaning or context. If it does, it's more likely to be protected. But if someone uses a celebrity's image just to sell a product without permission, that's usually not protected. It's seen as commercial exploitation, which favors the individual's right of publicity. For example, a video game that shows a current athlete without their consent might face legal trouble because courts see that as more commercial than expressive. On the other hand, a fictional movie that loosely depicts a sports figure and adds creative elements is more likely to be protected under free speech. The courts use a balancing test to decide. They ask if the use is mainly for commercial gain or for artistic and informational purposes. If it's the latter, free speech wins. If it's the former, the right of publicity might take precedence. Laws also vary by state. Some states protect persona rights for many years after someone's death, while others relying on court decisions. In the world of sports and entertainment, contracts are often used to clarify how personas can be used. Talent agreements and licensing deals spell out what's allowed and help prevent disputes. So, when does free speech protect persona use? When it's used to tell a story, make a commentary, or create art that transforms the original persona. But if it's used just to make money without permission, it's less likely to be protected. The key is whether the use adds new meaning or context, turning it into a creative expression rather than simple commercial exploitation.